and MA people. So we objected VC, and Professor Abdul Nafi also spoke in that AC meeting, and he said that I went through the data only MPhil PhD students. There were no BA, MA, Viva data I checked. And in majority of the schools, there were no Viva for MA students. And our Vice Chancellor not even know this. He directly coming from IIT, and he thinks that he can control the whole campus like a dictator here, and he is just want to doing all these things. And we protested here, all the movements here in Freedom Square, that was historic. And after that, he just grilled our spaces here. That spaces historically we are choosing for our protest, and he put all the flower pots here and just tried to stop all the students, and coming up with a big notice that we can't protest here 20 meters in art block. And he is doing all the other moral policing with the students also. And if some 2 days before, 2 students, they were sitting outside SL2, and some security people came and telling that student that you can't sit here because you are a boy and girl, you can't sit here. Then the students asked why you are saying like this. Then they told that they got an instruction from security officer Suraj Prakash that anybody sitting there in near schools, like in the evening time, you have to go and tell them to go and leave the space. So all these kind of hangamas are creating by this Vice Chancellor and people who are running this university right now. And on the other side, we all know about Professor Amita Singh. She is very famous about her casteist and racial communal dossier, and she herself told in a meeting that all the Dalits, Muslims and communists, they were anti-national, they were supporters of terrorist groups, and they were Pakistanis. And she went and kicked one guard and told him that you have to allow dog feeding near convention center, otherwise you have to face these consequences, and I am going to give your name to this dog. And she is so-called dog lover and animal lover in this campus. There is a committee named ABC Committee, Animal Birth Control Committee. The committee will discuss about various animal wealth in the campus and various maintaining of that animal wealth. And she is also invited to that committee. She will come to that committee and just only talk about dogs, issues of dogs. And her demand is that we have to increase the feeding point of the dogs. And there are many NGOs. They are in contact with Amita Singh, and she wants to invite all the NGOs to JNU campus, and just they want to feed all the dogs in this campus. So on the other side, these dogs are attacking the peacocks, nilgais, rabbits, everything. But she is not at all bothered about this. And some 3 days before, Professor Desai from SIS, his wife was badly attacked by 6 dogs, and she was badly injured near Narmada hostel. And these things were not even they are discussing, not even they are saying anything. She came and shouting these security officers regarding this incident, and she is also not bothered about this ABC committee recommendation. So last ABC committee recommendations came, that meeting happened by December 13th. Our Visually Challenged Students Forum were also a member of that ABC committee meeting. So that ABC committee meeting is given a particular feeding sites for the dogs, and there were many instructions there came up with. Except Amita Singh, all the other members are agreed with that instructions, but she were not agreed to follow that instructions, and she is coming and shouting. And 2 times she called police because the guards were not entered the people. They came from outside to feed dogs in the campus. 2 times she registered case also. Recently, there is this Telegraph reporter Firoz. He reported this issue regarding this issue, and this security guard faced this issue in our campus. Then Amita Singh filed a case against him and Telegraph reporter. Today they received notice from their office regarding that. She is saying that this reporter is a communist man. He want to destroy this Amita Singh, all the other faculty. So he created this news and he given this to newspaper. This is the cooked up story she is given, and she sent this wakil notice to Telegraph office. So friends, but our Vice Chancellor is not even bothered about all these issues. The people who badly beaten Najeeb, they are still roaming around campus. They only got token punishment as hostel transfers. But the people who protested for social justice, protested to reduce Viva weightage, protested to implement NAFE committee recommendation, they immediately got suspension for an undeclared period. If we are comparing to this issue, a group of students belonging to ABVP, they came and badly beaten one student from the minority community, and they wrote derogatory communal slogans in the walls of Mahimandavi hostel. They were threatened the students from minority communities, and they only got hostels transferred. And some students protested for social justice, for their democratic right. They got suspension for an undeclared period. So this is the justice doing by this Vice Chancellor and this current JNU Administration. So yesterday our proctor also resigns from his job. This is the second time after coming of this Vice Chancellor. He is the second proctor resigns from his job because Vice Chancellor is arbitrarily taking decision. He is imposing his decisions on the proctor, and nobody under this Vice Chancellor is free to work in this university because he is giving all these instructions. Recently he came up with another instruction also. He just want to change the criteria of faculty appointment in our campus. Right now the center will, if there is faculty appointment needed in any center, the center will conduct interview, center will take the name, and center will suggest some 3-4 people named to Vice Chancellor. Among that name, Vice Chancellor can appoint one person according to his qualification as a faculty here. But right now he want to destroy that procedure. He himself want to appoint the faculties in this campus. It is same like DU. What they want to do is that they want to put the BJP RSS people as the faculties of this campus, same like DU. So he want to hijack all the democratic procedures in our campus. He is not only threatening students, he is threatening teachers and staff also. Teachers are also, there is high level inquiry committee against teachers, Professor Niveda Menon, Professor Harish Wangade, Professor Soumya Prada Chaudhary. What crime they did is that they came and they spoke a protest meeting here in Art Block. That crime they did. And now he introduced a biometric system for the employees here in the campus. So they have to come and they have to push their thumb in that biometric system every time. So right now they imposed this biometric system for the employees here in the Art Block. So in the coming days that will implement to professors, and students also have to come and give register there. They have to push their thumb, and that will be a registration kind of thing. So he just want to make a jail of this progressive educational institution here. We are talking about JNU because JNU is an island in our country, we can say, because some few institutions, they are protecting and promoting public funded educational institutional system here. A student can take admission here in this campus less than 300 rupees. We can't find any other campus like this in our country. Right now he is going to increase the fees of our entrance examination right now, and he is not correctly mentioning also what kind of increase he want to implement here in our campus. So he just want to destroy all things in this institution here. So the government directed and appointed him. He just continuing, he just agree in agreement with the rules, whatever suggestion by the RSS, BJP and current BJP ministry. So they had a clear instruction, he is going with that. And right now our rector is receiving mails and phone calls from Maneka Gandhi that they have to allow the outside dog feeders here. They have to increase the feeding point here in the campus, and these dogs and cats have to be entertained in the hostel also. This mail is saying that, and university have to follow this. So we told our proctor that, our rector, that if you are going to follow this, then we will go and protest. You have to face these consequences. Right now he told that no, we will agree with the ABC committee recommendation. We will not follow this. But that we have to wait and see what this Vice Chancellor and this rector and proctor is going to do with this. So friends, we are going through a period of protest, a continuous protest, because almost all the weeks we have different issues in this university. Vice Chancellor is himself creating. Najeeb is missing from the campus, so tomorrow it is going to be 100 days, Najeeb. So 15th November onwards he is missing. So tomorrow it will be 100 days is going to complete. And still there is not any action from our Vice Chancellor. He is refusing to send a representative to court also. Regarding the first plea of the habeas corpus, our universities refused to send a representative to court. It is clearly mean that what kind of attitude this Vice Chancellor towards student issues and social justice issue, and he never complained. A student badly beaten, a derogatory communal campaign against him was happened, that is continuing still now, and he is missing from the campus. But our university is not even going for a police complaint. They are entertaining the ABVP goons there, because the people they are the ruling class people. Our Vice Chancellor and our administration is entertaining this kind of people. So friends, our protest this time is very much important, is that we are facing a lots of issues in this campus. A university like JNU have to be protected, because it is an island to other. It is an island in India, because still a public funded progressive education policy is going on here. We have to fight against the discrimination that is doing by some faculties in some centers. They are discriminating students on the basis of caste and gender and various other reasons. They are deliberately discriminating. So the NAFE committee implemented here. So NAFE committee, students union were also part of that. And NAFE committee recommended is that it have to be, bio weightage have to be reduced 30 to 15. But Vice Chancellor is not in agreement for that. At the same time, he wants to implement a 100% Viva criteria by this new UGC regulation. This is not only about Viva criteria. They are cutting down the number of seats, PhD student seats. So according to this new criteria, in the upcoming years, we can't even take new MPhil PhD students. It is clearly a destroying of a public funded education institution. Because after completing our post-graduation, where our student will go? There will be no vacancies in our country, because state university situations are most worse than JNU. There were no permanent faculties. Thus faculties are running various state university departments. But still, UGC is coming up with this kind of regulations. Once they had a plan to cut down the fellowship of the students, right now they are cut down the number of students. Without any reason, they are cutting down the number of students. And this regulation is also saying certain criteria for teachers also, for a guidance. And these criteria are imposing over a democratic society. Because now an MPhil student want to submit his dissertation, he have to have a publication, he have to have a presentation outside the university. And a PhD student want to submit his PhD thesis, he need 2 outside university presentation and 1 publication. So it will be too difficult in our academic life. So in our PhD time or MPhil time. So but they simply want to impose and stop the public funded educational institution and stop the people. They are coming from vernacular background to study here. They only want to give some education to some elite upper class background students. So that's why our protest in this time is very important. Once again I salute all of you to come and participate in this protest. Our student union representatives already went for discussing with our authorities. By the time, if anybody want to speak here, they can come and give this name. Once again, revolutionary salute to all of you. We will continue our protest. Jai Bhim, Namaskar.